Okay, for those of you who have ever wondered what the inside of your balun looks like, in this case, the W2AU balun. This is a 1-to-1 balun. This is manufactured by Unadilla, and it's difficult to read with this label. It's been up for just maybe a little over a year, and I'm just rotating it around so that you can see the full label. And here you can see where it says 1-to-1. Okay, enough of that piece. Now, here we go. This is what the inside of your W2AU balun looks like. Now, of course, you might be wondering, why would I take a perfectly good balun and cut it apart? Well, because it's not such a good balun. Matter of fact, in this case, it's a bad balun. And what I'm going to show you, if I hold it at this angle right about here, and I move this, you can see that right here, at that point, I'm actually able to pump the wire in and out of the lug, which is the contact for either the right or left leg of what would be a half-wave dipole of whatever frequency you were using this on. So anyway, that's not good. You know, you're talking about. Oh, and by the way, it's clearly not soldered at all on one side, and on the other side, it wiggles. There's enough solder there to keep me from pulling it out, but certainly not enough that it has a truly good contact. So, you know, you're talking about a poor contact. So anyway, now here's the question. Do you want to use around a $20-some-odd balun of this nature that has the potential of producing high viswar sporadically from your antenna and feeding that to your radio which could cost $1,000, $2,000, $4,000. Some of these radios go up to, as you know, $10,000. Do you want this feeding your radio, which could mean that this $20 product could produce well over a $100 repair on your radio if you don't catch those spikes? So, anyway, there's other companies out there that produce fine baluns with excellent quality materials. One of them, which is high on the list, would be DX Engineering. DX Engineering produces very good quality products at a premium. Another company that produces very good products is High Power Antenna Company, the High Power Antenna Company, and that's spelled HYPOWER, High Power Antenna Company. You do a Google search for the High Power Antenna Company and you will find their products. They really, really know what they're doing, and they care about the quality of the toroids that go into their baluns. So everything is high quality from A to Z on their stuff, and it's good stuff. The other thing is, even when this balun was good, it's not a true current balun, which means if you put your voltometer from your hot pin to the ground, it's going to look like a dead short. Now for me, I enjoy occasionally using crystal radios, and I realize most of you aren't going to use this for a crystal radio. You're going to use it for a 10 or a 15 or a 20 or a 40, or maybe a 160 meter or 75 or an 80 meter half-wave dipole. You're not going to be using it for a crystal radio. But when it comes to troubleshooting, do you want a balun where when you check from here to here, it looks like a dead short? So you can't tell if your wire is broken at any point. You can't do a DC check on it. Whereas if you use if you use a high power, I don't know about DX for certain, but I know if you use a high power balun and you think you have a problem, you can do DC checks on everything and know that you're going to find the problem. You absolutely know you're going to find the problem. With a balun like this, you're not going to know for certain what you're doing. So anyway, that's the bottom line. You can also go on the internet and you can look and you can see how to build these yourself. If you don't want to build it yourself, you have High Power and you have DX Engineering that produce excellent quality products. And choose your products carefully. Will I be buying another one of these anytime in the near future? Well, let's put it this way. I think you can guess the answer to that. Chances are, if I replace this with another Unidillin, it's going to be the same quality. I won't know if it's going to fail on me or not. I don't want to put, my hard-earned money of radio on the end of this $25 Balum. So, that's it. Choose your products carefully, and all the best. From N2HHH.